This video is brought to you by CENDANA, Malaysia's umbrella body for the cultural and creative economy, connecting creators, regulating bodies, private businesses, policymakers, and consumers, nurturing these entities individually while keeping a collective goal. For more information, do check out the links in the description below. Now, two very good points there that you brought up is, firstly, the democratization of various fields, right? The greatest innovations in today's world is not inventing something new, but making something more accessible, much more understandable to many people. So I think, just like you said, science, you don't have to be a genius, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to be able to understand the simplest principles of science and technology. And the second thing you said, which I think is incredible as well, is how do we define or even explain to people what contemporary dance is? And contemporary dance very much is the association with various contemporary practices today. That's, technology, that's fashion, that's all these different things that contributes back to the world of dance. So that's very great, because I think the next thing I want to ask you is something that I've been coming across very often ever since I started dancing as well. And as a dance enthusiast, as a dance lover, I often find people having such a lack of, let's not talk about science, let's talk about technology first, like technological literacy, or even sometimes like an aversion, just like resistance to embody, to embrace technology. Now, the most basic level of that is social media, right? Like a lot of people don't want to play with that. And then, of course, when you talk about the next level, virtual spaces, the thing that you are very much embedded with, it's just full-blown overwhelming. Why do you think that is? Can I have a bit of your thoughts on that as well?
People are just afraid in general of everything that is new. So the change is frightening, changing. Like, what will I become if I work with the body in a technological work? What is my body expression? How I'm going to come across, this discussion we're having with my body, or, with my face, like all kind of badly lit, So it's like, there's this, I think there's probably a question of lack of control. People feel like they're going to lose control, or that, younger or different people or opportunist people are going to jump in front of them and attract all the light, and they're going to be fading out in the dark. I don't know. I mean, I don't really think in such a way. I don't position myself regarding to others. I just try to find my own way, and what I think is important for me, what is relevant for me, and also what is feasible. I mean, what is my context that allows me to defend. For instance, my fight is to defend that what I do is choreography. When people are like, oh, now you move into the mixed kind of, no, I'm a choreographer. I do choreography, and when I'm into the virtual space, it's the same situation. And in the 60s in New York, when they were starting to dance on the roof or to dance on the street, and people were saying, oh, this is not dance because it's not in a theater, because dance is only in a theater. But now any festival in the world has some outdoor dancing or some roof dancing. So it's the lack of modernity, of accepting that things are evolving, and also is the lack of knowledge that the media never replace another. Television didn't kill the radio. Radio didn't kill the cinema. Cinema didn't kill theater. They're just like new media that come. There are new spaces to experiment stuff, and nobody pretends to replace, like stage performance by virtual performance, even in real time, even if they're live. What we propose is a different experience, something that you will never live in a live performance. You will never be surrounded by 35 meters high dancers in a live performance. It's impossible. It just doesn't happen. You can give them as much food as you want. They will never grow to 35 meter high, right?